I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but a lot of people are saying they're leaving MAGA now and they're angry at Trump. And I'm like, why all of a sudden they're talking about the Iran war and Trump getting involved? Some people are complaining that the groceries, inflation, gas prices, the economy pretty much has not improved like Trump promised. Day one, he was going to lower everything, make all your dreams come true, all the bullshit. So a lot of people are realizing that the economy is not improving. I mean, I don't know what you MAGAs do when you go to the grocery store. You look the other way, pretend that the prices aren't going up for the most things, the most items. A few items have gone down, but not significantly where you can say, wow, I can really feel in my wallet that things are improving. So I guess the last draw for MAGA was the war. That Trump might be getting into a war and MAGA can handle it, can stand it, because they don't want another war. And Trump promised no wars. But you MAGAs were okay when he said, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Jimmy goes to school. 4 days later, he comes back with an operation and he's now Julie. All these lies, you guys were okay with it. So you're okay. I mean, you're leaving MAGA. You're abandoning Trump. You're mad at Trump. But you're still racist? You're still homophobic? Xenophobic? You're still enjoying seeing immigrants being deported, families separated, people crying on the streets because their family are being torn apart, and you guys are, that's what I voted for. So you're leaving MAGA with all that baggage, right? So you're not changing. You're the same. It's just because you're mad at Trump, right? You're not realizing, wow, I was in a cult. Wow, I can't believe that I had that perception against the LGBTQ. So you're not acting like that, right, MAGA? The thing was the war. Oh, and the grocery price is not going down, but the war did it, right? Everything else, you're going to take it with you. You're going to still be you. Yeah, no, that's not going to fly.
Sorry, America.
Sorry, America.
We were wrong.
We believed the lies.
We paid the price.
We paid the price. We are sorry. We are sorry. We were wrong.
You ever notice MAGA folks are just basically the Joker with bad Wi-Fi? Every time I see a hardcore MAGA supporter, I'm always like, you're just Joker with the red hat. And hear me out, because just like Joker, they don't actually thrive on their own ideas. They thrive on having a nemesis. See, without liberals, without somebody to get mad at, they don't have anything. It's not about passion for their beliefs. It's about their passion for triggering you. Their entire identity is, please, please, somebody argue with me. Somebody pick me. Please, aren't you mad? They're not fighting for something. They're performing for someone. The second you stop engaging, the second you take away their audience, they deflate. They have nothing to say except to each other, maybe about, anybody respond to you yet? That's why I say MAGA is like Joker energy. Joker didn't rob banks for money. He did it because it was chaos and it was fun. But the chaos wasn't fun without Batman watching. Without Batman reacting, it was just some dude in makeup yelling. Same with MAGA. It's not fun to tear up everything if ain't nobody watching. So if you really want to see MAGA crumble, don't give them a stage. Don't clap. Don't boo. Just walk out the theater. Because without an audience, Joker is just a guy in bad eyeliner. And without you, MAGA is just a Facebook post with 0 likes.
All right, check this out. I'm going to walk you all through a wild story. Meet Josh Smith, a small business owner who a few months ago thought he was bulletproof. He thought the tariffs were never going to affect his business, and he said he makes everything in America. Well, that was like the before video. The after video just came out last week, and Josh Smith's business seems to be hanging by a thread because of the tariffs, because he didn't realize that despite making the knives in America, he was importing the steel. He was importing a lot of the supplies that go into the production of these knives. And that's how tariffs work. So many Trump supporters were arguing about who paid the tariffs, about how tariffs worked, about if, raw materials even get tariffed, and they were all incredibly wrong. Now it's hurting small business owners all across the country. So I have two videos to play for you. The video that he made back in April, where he's kind of smugly acting untouchable, saying, we're never going to raise our prices. We'll never raise our prices. But then we have another video that was filmed just last week. In the second video, he's got a little bit of a different tone. In the second video, he's going through the numbers, the price increases that he's seen, and some of it's wild. Like a $500,000 import earlier this year is now nearing $650,000, which is an insane amount of money. Any small business needs to know where every $1,000 is going. I run a YouTube channel. It's a business. We don't import materials or import supplies, but I know where all of the money goes every single month. Every business owner should. Well, when the tariffs come into play, it's not that simple. You can't have that level of predictability. And that's what Josh Smith from Montana Knife Company is figuring out. So let's start off with this first video, then we'll go on to the next one. But I really quickly just want to say, it's easy to gloat and say that these people are idiots and they got what they deserve, but at the same time, just please remember, there are tens of thousands of small business owners across the country, even across the world, who will be affected by this. I'm sure there are small business owners watching this video who are being affected by the tariffs who did not agree with them. So as much fun as it is to be like, oh hey, you were totally wrong, it's bigger in scale than just one person or just one small company or just one Trump supporter. This is something that's going to hurt the American economy for a while and raise prices for consumers. When the price of food raises, that hurts the most vulnerable communities and leads to a lack of nutrition. There are studies about this. It's intuitive, but okay, without further ado, let's watch the first clip. Remember, this one was filmed back in April, right around the Liberation Day tariffs, right after the Liberation Day tariffs were announced. Let's see what his smug response was.
All right, so I hear that Amazon is going to put a number next to the price of a product on their website to designate how much the tariff is of whatever you're buying on their website. At Montana Knife Company, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a number next to the price as well. And that number is going to look a lot like the shape of this goose egg. Well, it's a chicken egg because I didn't have a goose. But anyway, this is the shape of the number that's going to be on our website next to our knives of how much tariff affects the prices of our knives.
Hi guys, my name is Olivia and welcome back to my channel. So this Make America Great Again voter straight for Trump's way. Thinking life would get better overnight, but now stores in their towns are shutting down and the food prices are up and hunger is creeping in. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel and share this video. Let's keep speaking truth to power.
I hear what you guys are saying about the whole don't shame MAGA back to the far right. Like, all of these people are waking up and we need to welcome them with open arms because we don't want the left to ostracize them so that they feel like all they have is the right. And then we just like repeat the cycles and we push them further and further away. I hear what you're saying. And it does make sense logically. Like, oh, we should resist the urge to say, I told you so. Oh, we shouldn't shame them for not knowing any better. We need to all come together now because it's not right versus left. It's up versus down and all that kumbaya bullshit. Okay. I get it. I am not one of those people. Because two things can be true at the same time. We can applaud the return of the prodigal son while also holding that ass to the fire. After the Civil War ended, Northern white people and the government in general didn't stand on business hard enough. And that's why we have MAGA today. Let's be clear about that. All of those fucking Confederates that should have been executed the day they decided to become traitors against the United States of America, the day they decided to lay down their lives and give their last breath in defense of slavery, they all should have been, I don't know if you could see my hand. Let me do it again. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They all should have got a musket to the face. And because they didn't, because we took it easy on them, because we chose to prioritize their humanity while they ravaged other people's humanity, that Confederate mindset, that delusional, completely detached from reality, hateful, violent, traitorous, animalistic mindset has been allowed to seep through the annals of American history like the virus that it is. And now what we have today is a large portion of the population that is still fully accepting of sicknesses, sicknesses to humanity, cancerous beliefs that eat away at not only their humanity, not only do these people's beliefs corrode their own soul, they corrupt the soul of others and the collective soul of humanity. Because let's be clear about what the fuck these people have done over centuries. They have weaponized that holy book that they call a Bible and beat people over the heads with it until their brains were bashed in. Like, to be clear, racism is the reason why we don't have universal health care. Hatred against women is the reason why we don't have affordable daycare or federally mandated paid maternity, paternity, and leave or parental leave. To be clear, these people's hateful, divisive, corrosive, cancerous values and belief systems are the reasons why America is severely lacking in all of the tools and resources that make those fucking Europeans, those smelly as no AC having Europeans, have a better quality of life than we do. I don't know why Europeans just caught strays. I'm just mad. And it's okay to be mad, is what I'm trying to say. I fully understand that there are a lot of people in this world that are born into darkness. It's as simple as that. I was born into the light. Can't relate. There are a lot of people in this world. When I say darkness, I mean darkness on all levels. And that doesn't necessarily indicate abuse, because darkness can mean darkness of the intellect, ignorance. Darkness of the spirit, spiritual confusion. People who are spiritually confused believe that the Christian thing to do is send Mexicans and Guatemalans and other Latinos to Alligator Alcatraz and to bomb Gaza. Because in their spiritual confusion, they believe that they're the good guys in all of this. In their spiritual confusion, they have no media literacy because they can't see straight. And they think that Superman is coming for them now. They think that the movie Superman is coming for them now. I understand how soul deep, how DNA deep this shit goes, and that people don't have a choice what they are born into, but they do have a choice of who they become as an adult. I do not buy into all of that. Oh, well, they were raised this way, so they don't know any better. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. We were all raised in certain ways that we have deep and undone in adulthood. What I'm not about to do, and what I do not encourage you to do, is coddle these. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it that doesn't get this video taken down and doesn't come across as bullying the less intelligent among us. Because I'm really, actually not that nice of a person. But I'm trying to be, because the algorithm likes niceness. So let's think about this before I speak. These people, most of them, have dedicated their lives to making the rest of us uncomfortable, to trying to strip away people's rights, to excluding people who look different from them or worship different from them or dress different from them or believe different from them from what they perceive as the light and the love. Their entire belief system is based on exclusion and righteous vengeance, righteous anger, righteous grievance, righteous everything, because they put the name of Jesus in everything. Those blasphemous motherfuckers. Their entire raison d'etre is making people they don't like uncomfortable. They voted for Trump to own the libs. They talk about Trump at family dinner when you've begged them not to make you uncomfortable. What I am not about to do, and what I do not encourage anybody to do, is to spare them the discomfort of their choices or try to save them from the mental and emotional fallout that is the consequences of their actions. Don't take that away from them. That is not yours to take. Their discomfort, this cognitive dissonance that is now starting to send all these people spiraling into, is everything I believed a lie? Yes. Everything you believed is a lie. Yeah, you fucked up big time. You fucked up big time. Do not save them from the discomfort and the earth-shattering ego death that causes. It is not our fucking job to keep coddling white people. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't need to be coddled. They need a kick in the ass. And God damn it, I gotta give it to them. Because for better or for worse, Trump was the only one that was going to be able to give them the kick in the ass they need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. All of this Confederate-rooted hatred, greed, and bigotry and shit, stomp it out. Don't let it happen again.